So it says for the flamethrower patch, it says we have increased the flamethrower's directed damage to be able to barbecue enemies that get too much closer and faster. Please enjoy your permanent barbecue device responsibilities, as it also makes it even more volatile for any helldivers caught in the stream. So if you guys don't know what that means, that pretty much means they increase the damage on the thing and how fast you can kill things with it. Thrashers, you can kill them pretty quickly now. You can kill spewers pretty quickly with the weapon. They definitely increase damage and a lot of good stuff on it. Alright, on to our next patch weapon. So the laser cannon got patched as well. It says it's gained additional damage, very massive body parts, increased armor penetration to make it dealing with medium armor, to make it easier to stay on target, as is a quite major change from the original intention of this weapon. Please be prepared, this might be changed again in the future if these changes don't work out well for now. Let us know how you feel. So they buffed the laser cannon, but there's a potential chance they may get nerfed again in the future. So the next debuff / buff was the SG-25 Breaker. It says the Fancy Breaker is a powerful automatic shotgun that bucks wildly as you hose down targets in front of you. It should be deadly close of high DPS and major drawbacks. Should be ammunition and pacing your fire so as to not overshoot a target to that. And we have lowered the amount of shells and each magazine increased recoil. So the Breaker now has increased recoil and less rounds. So I mean, I guess it's not too bad of a buff, but it's definitely gonna feel it big time when you're fighting against bugs or automatons. How do I feel about it? I mean, I personally use the Spray and Pray Incendiary shotgun. I like that one better for bugs. I do use the SG Breaker here and there, so I mean that's kind of puts me off a little bit, but there's other meta guns out there, so it's not the only one you can run with, you know. So they also nerfed the railgun, another one of the current meta weapons, reinforced by convenience, efficiency, and the railgun has really turned into be a high-powered anti-tank sniper rifle, requiring both timing with unsafe fire mode and accuracy with firing where you hit the enemy. It says to this end we've changed it's so that the safe mode is capable of penetrating medium armor such as automaton scout walkers, but not no more. Heavy armor enemies like chargers, bio titans. For those targets you must run in an unsafe mode, overcharge it. In addition, we've reassigned in the railgun's ability to damage massive body parts, meaning to get any real efficiency out of it, you must score hits on its head and other weak points. We are aware it rose to prominence as a part of other anti-tank weapons not being convenient or efficient in comparison. How do I feel about the nerf kind of on the railgun? I mean, I get it. Every single squad I've played with practically in the game ran the railgun. Like, every single random squad, every single friend squad I played with, they always ran the railgun. So the next nerf / debuff is going to be the SG-25 SP Breaker Spray and Pray. It says, a shotgun that requires you to get close, but in comparison has a higher damage potential once up close as many players commit. However, it's mostly good for tickling anything larger than a scavenger. So another gun they also nerfed as well is going to be the SG-8 Punisher. It says to bring in more line with the intended fantasy, we've increased the damage per shot pellet. The stagger amount and total amount of ammunition you can carry, we hope this will make it feel more punchy, as even if you don't kill a hunter with your first shot, you will most likely stagger, giving you time for a follow-up. I mean, I guess. So they increased / debuffed the 120mm barrage and the 380 barrage. They decreased the area expansion, because if you guys don't know, before the mortars could shoot really far and have a wide spread blast radius. They debuffed that, and now it made it so where it's a set area and how far the debuff can go. They added an extra silo on them, increased damage, and yeah, they're making the mortars way better, which is hilarious. It says they still solve a problem that other Hawks or airstrikes can't solve. So they're definitely still valued, it's saying, big time. It's crazy they already nerfed it so early on in the game. Or a lot of things at that as well. So our next support thing on the patch note list is going to be the shield generator. They nerfed this thing, made it to where it takes way longer than 5 seconds to regenerate your shield. They made it to where if it gets damaged, it starts degrading your health bar to repair itself, and it will be destroyed once the health bar is gone. They also made it to where You can no longer hide for 5 seconds hoping your shield's going to regenerate back, because it won't. So yeah, that's all the patch notes.